Okay, so we're going to look at Kelsey's second matchup of the day against IncredibleAN. This is a pretty difficult matchup, I would say, just because I think theoretically the double dragon is somewhat problematic for Kelsey. Could be bullied, really need that Togekiss to deter. But of course, there's 2 steals on IncredibleAN's team, so you have 2 checks to the Togekiss and Registeel, even though, you know, CP is a little bit low for Master League, wins zeros against Excadrill. Focus Blast and Zap Cannon could be kind of annoying to deal with Drill, Togekiss, Regice, Milotic, and Scissor. Really, Giratina is definitely the best answer at stopping that. From IncredibleAN's side, I really like Shadow Dragonite if she has it. It's able to do tons of damage to this whole team. Hurricane hits Togekiss very hard. Doesn't quite KO, but it might as well with some fast move damage. You can beat Regice in the 2s with Shadow Dragonite. You can beat Excadrill in the 2s with Shadow Dragonite. It just does immense damage. I think Mudshot is better here on the Groudon than Dragontail, just because it would be nice to have some more charge move pressure. You got like a lot of heavy hitters with the Dragonite, the Kyurem, and the Primarina. And even Jirachi is not the fastest at getting to moves, so I think Mudshot would probably give her a little bit more flexibility than just being straight fast move damage. And the other thing is, if you go with like Dragons plus like the Dragontail Groudon, now you're looking very weak to Togekiss. And even Excadrill is kind of annoying to deal with Dragontail Groudon. So I think Mudshot's probably better. If she does go with Dragontail, now with that fast move pressure, you don't necessarily need Earthquake, so I could see Fire Blast to hit the Regice and the Togekiss really hard. But let's just see how they decide to play it and get into game 1. So we have Regice into the Primarina. You don't need Thunder for this matchup. 2 Earthquakes is enough. This is really awkward. One thing Ann could have did was run a Waterfall Primarina to improve its matchup against Excadrill and get to a move faster against Regice. This, like, because of the pacing, you get to the 2 Earthquakes before you get to like a Psychic or a Moonblast. So that's pretty annoying that you already have to make the shielding decision. Just gonna sack it. Kyurem's gonna come out. Could be like Primarina Double Dragon. I doubt it. That would make you pretty weak to Togekiss. Don't have to shield this. Which is probably, if it is Double Dragon, that's why you would come out with Kyurem. Could shield, you know, just to preserve some health if it is Shadow Dragonite in the back. It's going to be Dragontail Groudon, okay. And she's going to have to start using some shields here, because the Kyurem's low. 1 Fire Punch won't kill the Drill at this point in time, so you're going to be able to get to this Drill run no matter what. They're going to let that go. I don't really like letting Kelsey get to another Drill run here. I think that's kind of problematic. Looks like she's over farming. Gonna Fire Punch. Can let it go at this point in time. Giratina can come in and sort of clean all of this up now. Could shield, could no shield. Can definitely take an Earthquake. It is a Fire Punch bait. Can easily live this Dragon Claw. It's not a problem. And you can farm up a little bit here. Go for the Ominous Wind. Very nice. Going to be able to take it out. And then you Ominous Wind the Groudon. Still not in Fire Punch range, but with the Dragontails you will be. This is going to land and take out the Groudon. Really well played. Good overfarm on the Kyurem. I think Ann allowing that Drill to get to another Drill run before throwing and then having to use up all her shields was a problem. You really want to preserve that Groudon's ability to produce fast move damage against the Giratina. Letting it get that low and being an Ominous Wind range was what really sealed the deal. But good job by Kelsey. Good energy management. And really put herself in a position to be able to win that game, despite a little bit of a difficult team comp in the back with the Groudon. And so I really like these 3. Togekiss is a bit risky if you run into like some double steal lines potentially. It might not have anywhere to go. It does have Flamethrower as coverage, but obviously very slow to get there. And Registeel and Jirachi can both tank one. So it looks like we're going to probably lock in the same version of the... Oh, okay, going to drop the Giratina, but we're going to keep these two members, Regice and Excadrill, I think. Both of them look really good. I can't see why you would not bring Excadrill in any game. On Anne's side, it's probably better to move away from the Primarina. It's just very slow. It doesn't have great matchups. It even loses to Giratina in the ones. So it's just like it's pretty awkward. I think she would be better served since she's not running Waterfall and you have that terrible matchup against Excadrill. It's probably better to move away from that. Okay, so we have Kyurem into Drill. This is really good for the Drill. Kyurem can annoy you though with the Dragon Claws, and obviously one Rock Slide will not be enough to take Kyurem out. Has a lot of HP. Could look to catch. Okay, gonna throw... I actually like this. Gonna throw the Rock Slide and switch out. You can easily live anything this throws. Groudon's gonna come out now. Could even bait Earthquake if you want to be annoying. But throw the Blizzard, won't KO, could let it go. Doesn't want to let it go, okay. And wisely uses the shield there. She doesn't yet know there's a Togekiss in the back, but yeah, definitely want to use your shields now. Kiss is going to come out. And we'll see if she's been liking that Fire Blast recently, and so we'll see if she's got it now to clock this Togekiss. It won't KO. Okay, it does have the Fire Blast, doesn't KO. Wants to save that move. I don't know if I like that. I mean, the Togekiss might not have... I mean, its energy may not be that useful in the back, right? It's probably better to just throw the move there and then save a shield for the Drill. Or, I don't know. We'll see. So you're going to want to throw both of these moves right away. This is going to be an issue, right? Because they're going to shield this. And the Flamethrower is not going to kill them. At this point. Need more Mudshot damage. Doesn't quite get there. So now you have to throw the move. Boost is the only chance. You're so low. This Groudon... Okay, they Simul KO. Simul KO. It's a bit unfortunate. Needed the boost at the end to be able to seal that. I think that's a good job from Anne to come back, and the Fire Blast certainly proved to be useful. But now you know that this thing has nothing to hit the Giratina with. So bringing Giratina now makes a lot of sense to me. Any energy that Groudon farms, if you can have it thrown into the Giratina, you can pretty much neutralize that advantage. So I think you drop Togekiss. I just don't like the Charmers that much. I mean, they're good deterrents, but like they're just too slow to get to moves and apply pressure. So I think Giratina is way more flexible than Togekiss. Let's see if she decides to drop it, or keep the fairy. I again, I just don't know if it's like the most useful. But it looks like we're gonna lock in this team again. Maybe she's thinking like, if I played a little bit better this time, make a little bit, some more precise decisions, then we can make it work for us. Okay, so doesn't want to bring the Giratina. That's fine. We have the Drill into the Registeel. This is like a little bit awkward, and it's hard to catch too because it gets to the Focus Blast on the 15, so you would have to do 7 Mud Shots and then stop tapping if you wanted to catch a Focus Blast on your Togekiss. But it's gonna be able to win zeros. So I for sure think this is worth a shield. I mean, she could bait Zap Cannon, which would be hilarious, but decides not to do that. Primarina comes out. I'm gonna throw this move here. Could throw both to take both shields, which I like. And then you could go Regice into this if they shield. Just gonna throw both, right? Because you outpace. Could if they shield this, could switch out, could stay. Okay, decides to stay. They're gonna be able to get to this move and throw this. This is gonna put the Groudon pretty low, and it's gonna be half health, and then Togekiss is gonna be able to charm down Fire Blast or not. Kiss gonna have an easy time here. I don't think you live Fire Blast. I just wouldn't shield this. Like I would just let this go and just save the last shield for Edge Ice. Okay, they bait, to their detriment. Gonna be able to take this Focus Blast. Should do around half. Registeel just not very high attack stat. Yeah, wasn't even in the yellow. Lock on down. Not in Fire Punch range. Throw the Blizzard to take out the Groudon, and that's going to be a good game. This is definitely a bit difficult for... I really think that since you're not running Waterfall Primarina, which would allow you to have a better matchup against the Drill and actually get to some charge moves against other things, especially after farming down that ground type, I just think you need to bench it. Like, it's just not working for her. Probably going to need to rely on like a Groudon double steel line. Groudon double steel could be what she needs, I think. But let's see what she decides to do. Jirachi versus Regice. Favorable for the Jirachi. Switches into Giratina and is staying for reasons that are unknown to anyone except for herself. Shadow Ball coming out. Decides to sack it, which is a very strange decision, but, you know, we all gotta, you know, we have to do what we think is right. Sometimes it's not always clear. Shadow Ball coming out again. Will she let this one go as well? It's Shadow Balls for days here. Gonna go for the full farm down. Gets to the Omnis Wind for just a little bit of chip, which, if she's counting correctly, will let go. Very good. And the Groudon is loaded, though. So this is a little bit annoying. It could, you know, I think this is a very safe shield here to not get clocked by a Fire Blast, okay? Gonna throw the Earthquake, which is enough to take out the Groudon at this point. Does she want to save all of this energy? She does. Makes sense. Gonna throw another move here. You could Fire Blast, it's fine. Now there's no shields left. Drill can come in and clean up. Probably want to shield this. You're going to want to overfarm just in case it's Registeel in the back and it's like an ABA Steel, but it's not. 2 Rock Slides going to be enough. I think I would personally just like farm up more, you know, just to have a move ready against the Groudon like right away. Yep. Gonna be able to get to this drill run and, you know, win this game. And this is a really strong showing from Kelsey, especially after a difficult first set against Slip. Able to take a 3-1 against IncredibleAN. And a 4-1 against it's a 2-1-1, you know, 3.5 perhaps. I don't know how we're counting this. I think it's a 2-1-1 against IncredibleAN. Really well played by both sides, I think. And let's take a look at the next matchup.